Have you ever heard that increasing the height is only possible by entering a operating room? Well, whoever told you that, he's wrong. With these 5 exercises, you can do it in just a few days without, no matter your age. Furthermore, did you know you're probably shorter of what it should be? And it's not the fault yours. Let me explain why. Gravity, it's getting worse every day. Like having a small weight pressing on you non-stop. You can lose up to 5 centimeters of height due only to gravity. And that's without to account for bad posture, the muscles tense and with a weak core. But here they are. The good news is, you can fix it. It all happens very quickly. You only do these 5 exercises. And you can not only reverse it, you can make it permanent for life. And it all starts with exercise 1. Exercise 1. Wall angels. Angels of wall. It's called wall angels and it's like make a standing snow angel against a wall. Don't underestimate it. It's one of the easiest tricks to become taller. In fact, some people have gained up to 5 centimeters in height, visible simply by fixing its posture. Let me explain. Your body, it was designed to be upright, but with modern life does exactly that. On the contrary, like sitting for too long looking at screens or simply badly looking at them daily habits. And when that happens, the spine curves forward and you literally lose altitude. Think about it. It's like bending a ruler. Follow having the same length, but now, it seems shorter. That's what the bad one posture does to your body. Top light makes it seem smaller than it is. You really are, and with the wall angels, you can fix it. Here's how. Stand with your back against a wall. Make sure your butt, upper back and head are touching the wall. Now lift. Put your arms at your sides, and bend your elbows so that your hands point upwards. And your elbows are at the height of the shoulders. From here, move slowly your arms up and down the wall as if you were drawing big angel wings with your elbows. Keep your hands, elbows and back touching the wall all the time. And here's something amazing. Most people don't. It can't even last 10 seconds without something happening. It's peeling away from the wall. That's how tense it is. They have the body due to bad posture. But if you do this every day, aim for 10 slow repetitions, rest for a few minutes. Seconds, repeat 2 to 3 sets and your posture will begin to correct itself. Exercise 2. Glute bridge. Now, do you know what else could make you shorter? Besides bad posture and spinal problems. The answer may sound crazy, but it is 100% true. I'm talking about the bad hips. Yes, that's right. Hips. And to be specific, there's something called anterior pelvic tilt. But don't worry. The name sounds complicated, but the idea is to keep it simple. Listen to this. If you sit at a desk a lot, whether in a car or on the sofa, your body begins to change. Your hip muscles, they tense up in the front. Your glutes, they weaken in the back and all your pelvis begins to tilt towards. Go ahead. And when that happens, your lower back bends too much. Your belly, it starts to stand out and your upper body, the body leans forward, even when you're standing up. It's like your whole body was falling towards a little forward and that makes you look lower. Luckily, with the next one, you can fix this with exercise. Quickly, the name is buttock fountain. You may have heard of him or not, it doesn't even matter. But this exercise, it makes your butt muscles stronger. And when your butt gets strengthened, pull your hips towards where they belong, making you automatically higher. To do this, lie on your back, bend your knees, keep your feet flat on the ground and put your arms at your sides. Now push through your heels and lift the hips up. When you arrive up, squeeze your buttocks tightly like if you were holding in a fart. Then, lower your hips slowly back down. You did it. That's a repetition. Do 10 to 15 repetitions, rest for a few seconds and repeat 2 to 3 times. 3 sets. Exercise 3. Cobra stretch. Now, lying down isn't something you'd expect you to do. It would go higher, but it does. And you can do this next exercise higher in just a few minutes. That's right. How will you use something called stretching? It costs money and it's like giving your spine a great, relaxing yawn. Furthermore, it's really simple to do. Lie down face down, place your hands underneath your shoulders and slowly lift your chest up using your arms. Keep your hips and legs in the floor. Now look ahead or slightly upwards. Breathe deep, hold the stretch for 1 or 2 seconds, then get off again. And that would be 1 repetition. Do 8 to 10 slow repetitions, rest for a few minutes seconds, and repeat 2 to 3 sets. Quick tip, the slower you go, he feels better, and the more space he has, the better. The more you give to your spine, the taller you will feel later. Now, here's something crazy. A study showed that people are taller in the morning, and then it shrinks because late only because of gravity pushing down his spine. Well, this Exercise helps you fight that. But did you know that astronauts grow higher in space because there are no is gravity compressing your spine? Like this that stretches naturally and returns to the Earth up to 5 centimeters higher than when they left. Of course, that didn't. It lasts forever once the gravity may reappear. But here, that's the point. Your column has more space in it for what you think. If do you regularly do stretches of cobra? Your body automatically? It will start to get taller, and better can you maintain that height for always. Exercise number 4. Hang dead hang. But I want to ask you something. When was the last time once you let your body really? Will it stretch? I mean, just leaving. Let gravity do all the work. The following exercise is one of the most underrated ways to make you taller, especially if you sit a lot. I am talking about hanging, and it feels so, just like it sounds. You simply grab one, you're hanging onto the bar, and you're not doing some hard training here, you're letting your body undo everything. Sitting in gravity, they have done it. It's extremely simple. Do it. All you need is something where to hang from. It's important to keep your body loose when you hang, without swinging, contract your muscles. Start with 20 to 30 seconds. Then rest a little to allow your grip to recover. Repeat 2 to 3 sets. If you're new to this way, you can keep your toes lightly touching the ground. Even so, you will get most of the benefits. And what's even more interesting, the column actually retains water between the discs, and when you sit down or are in feet that are left too long get squashed and they lose fluid, making you slightly lower. But when you hang, those discs are filled and expanded, literally making you taller. But there's something wild here. Some people, they use this not only to fix the posture or to become taller, but to relieve back pain, decompress nerves, and even reduce stress. In fact, a few minutes hanging them can reduce tension in your shoulders, calm your nervous system, and improve blood flow to your brain, which could explain why some people feel more focused and with a clear mind after doing it. Exercise 5. Cat-cow pose. Cat-cow. Have you ever seen a cat waking up from a nap? Do you realize? Tell me what's the first thing they do? They stretch. Cats stretch their bodies naturally every day. And you know what? The cats have around 53 vertebrae, the small bones of the spine. They are incredibly flexible and agile. Humans only have around 33, but we rarely use all to their full potential. And with you can use the cat-cow pose for help. Do it? Yes. The name sounds funny, but believe me, you're going to love it. That's right. How to do it? Get on all fours with your hands just below your shoulders and your knees below your hips. First, slowly round your back. Tuck your chin towards the ceiling your chest, and feel a gentle stretch all over your back, just like a cat drowsy. Then, turn it upside down. Slowly lower your belly towards the floor, lift your chest and look smoothly forward like a cow, relaxed, grazing in a field. That's it. Everything. You did 1 repetition. Do 10, 15 gentle repetitions, rest a little, and repeat for 2 to 3 sets. Tip. Quickly synchronize your breathing with your movement. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale as you round your column. You will feel more relaxed and focused. And here's one more piece of information. Interesting. Make simple movements of spine like cat-cow can stimulate fluid release special in your spinal discs. That will keep them healthy in you. It will help you stay higher during your whole life. And healthier records. They mean more space between each vertebra, making you naturally be more upright and appear visibly more. Stop immediately after doing so. The complete routine. Now that you know the science behind each exercise, here, it's exactly what you need to do to make you taller. It only takes 15 minutes of your life, and the best part, no matter how old you are, always, you can grow taller. That's how it works. You'll start with wall angels. Do 10 slow and controlled repetitions. Rest for a few seconds, then repeat 2 to 3 sets. This resets your posture and bring your body back to the proper alignment. After exercise, you will rest for 30 to 60 seconds maximum. Next, bridges of glutes. Do 10 or 15 repetitions strong. Rest for a few seconds too and repeat for 2 to 3 sets. This strengthens your hips and fixes the tilt that makes you look more low. Then move on to stretching. Cobra. Do 10 slow repetitions. Rest for a few seconds and repeat 2 to 3 times. 3 sets. This will decompress your spine and gives him the space he needs to expand. After that, do hanging. Hang for 20 to 30 seconds, rest for 30 to 60 seconds and repeat 2 to 3 rounds. This allows the gravity gently stretches your spine return to its full length and, finally, the stretching ends. Cat-cow jump. Do 10 to 15 repetitions. smooth and fluid. Rest for 30 seconds and repeat 2 to 3 sets. It keeps your spine flexible, mobile and healthy for life. That's the routine complete.